Oh, I wish we could have recorded the last 5 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say. It was
tired.
goofy. Yeah. You know when like you do it. Remember like good old sleepovers where it was just like it's like go to bed and then all of a sudden everything is funny. That's like right now.
Wait, who has ashes? Do none of us have ashes?
By the way,
Ash Wednesday.
It's Ash Wednesday. You wouldn't know it in the afternoon, and somehow we've all dodged ashes.
I was
And
playing
we're all
the piano. I was playing the piano, and nobody came to bring me ashes.
Nobody gave
came.
me ashes either.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So-
because Tom just walked away from here and he's like, I'm the only one with ashes.
Well, this is how when we said we're tired, I had a moment. We were standing outside the podcast studio, and Father and Tom were discussing important Father Tom business. Father, Tom, not Father Tom. Anyway, and I look at Tom, and just kind of out of the corner of my eye, and I see the ashes on his forehead, and just for like a solid probably 2 seconds, I thought, what is on your head? And I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's Ash Wednesday.
So we're great Catholics.
We need dramatic music. That should be like the intro, and then they play like our little opening tune. And then they're like, okay, well, welcome back to another episode.
It's a good thing
of
we
the
have
Bulletin podcast.
we all have 2 more masses to choose from.
That's right.
One here and one
Yay.
at St. Stephen's.
Yeah,
So.
one in Inglés y otro en español. So,
See. All right.
excellent.
You're one.
It is the
your
first
one
Sunday.
Spanish word.
Well,
See.
Hola.
you can
Anyway,
do a lot
it
of
is the
damage with that.
first Sunday in Lent, and we are so excited to start Lent and all of the fun activities that go along with Lent you. So let's jump right into the bulletin.
Absolutely. So this is a weird picture on the front. I'm not gonna lie. There was a bunch of options, and so me and Annie were actually. I said, Annie, what do you think? And we were looking, and we were looking at this one, and we both liked it simply because of how miserable Jesus looks, and that's not like in jest. Like it actually is a thing where it was like when we read about Jesus going into the desert, like I think you think of him still as like able, like he's well kept. Like no, I mean he was open to temptation. Like not that he would, commit sin, but like the devil comes when you're at your weakest. I mean his first temptation is make some bread. Well, he's hungry. I mean, and in this picture, he looks hungry, he looks thirsty, he looks sleep deprived, kind of like us. But anyway.
A severe contrast to the children's bulletin where it looks like he's singing opera. So.
No, anyway. But it was just that. So pray with it, because it's a thing where it's like I think that sometimes we forget that Jesus is relatable. Like things that happen to us, like happen to him. Like he can look at our sufferings, even the little things, and just be like, yeah, I know how you feel. So something to pray with. Anyway.
Thank you for that moment of Visio Divina with Tim.
Stop into the office anytime for another
That's gonna
reflection on
happen,
a picture.
Jumping ahead. We got a bunch of stuff coming up next week.
The
A lot of
upcoming
stuff.
events are full. So, find something that maybe is on your heart to try. We have a lot of activities coming
And sometimes if there's something not on the upcoming events, it means it's full or it's closed or the people that need to know
Already know. Yeah.
So, because some people are like, oh, but if you see it on there, that means like it's happening.
Yeah.
So, but like I took off Bible studies and stuff like that because they're full. The people that signed up know when they are. And again, like our masses are they're not listed in the upcoming events. They're in the mass schedule. So just, you got to sometimes cross-reference things. But, the bulletin's not a competition to see if we remembered everything. It's available on the My Parish app, on our website at stjude.church/calendar. Everything is everywhere. Like we try to make sure that no matter how young or old you are, you can access all of our information. So,
well, it's okay to talk to each other too, like if you're like, hey, is this happening at this time? You can say to each other, hey, is this happening? Yeah, I found that out from Sarah this week. Yes, it's happening. And that's honestly the best way to get the word out is word of mouth sometimes. So don't be afraid to share information with each other too.
Especially, like reviews about local fish fries.
Absolutely.
Like I'm really curious,
Should we do that this year as a staff? Like go
just like show up at
review
first.
fish fries?
and wear like special like press hats. And
Yes,
like,
and just be like, we'll be reviewing you on the podcast.
Yeah, we will be eating a free fish dinner and evaluating it.
Just stand there with a clipboard.
Yes.
And just watch for a while.
Yes. No, we can make criteria and start going around.
I mean, I have heard that you can literally get into anywhere if you carry a ladder. Like if you walk in carrying a ladder, no one will stop you.
You just a polo shirt and say you're here to fix the copy.
Exactly, or something, and everyone, oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm here to fix the copier. The copier is always broken at anywhere you go.
That's how a lot of scary
Kind of like
movies start.
it's like a copy machine at a church is broken. The ice cream machine at McDonald's is broken.
For sure.
Always.
Always.
You can count on it. Jesus is present in the Eucharist every single time.
I'm here to fix the tabernacle.
And as we pray for Pope Francis in this time
For
of
sure.
his ill health and stuff, we remember what he gave the fasting.
He did this
Lenten.
like his first. It was like his first.
One of his
Lent.
first things,
Yeah,
yeah.
first things he did.
And it's been fun to follow
Yeah.
because we all think of fasting. We think of fasting from food. We think of fasting from words that we say, drinks or things like that. But these are a variety of different other things today. Yeah. Father Luke challenged the kids to fast from saying,
It was good.
it was good if their parents ask him how was school today.
So
they had to come up with 3 things that they like.
My
other
daughter
day,
was
so.
my daughter was in a direct sight line from where I was sitting at the piano, and she just looked right at me, and I was like, "You like that?" Because that every single time. How was school? It was good.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I was like, he pegged it. But yeah, take a look at those things, and and it's okay too. If you start like a Lenten fast or something, and it kind of leads you to another thing. Like it's okay, not necessarily to switch or to add to it. Like you're not failing if you like, okay, I need to fast from hurtful words and say kind words. And as you do that, you realize that you're impatient. So now you need to start working on patience, but you don't need to wait till next Lent. Like start now. So it's okay to grow as you grow. That's okay. Grow as you go. Grow as you grow. I don't know.
That's
Whatever.
very nice.
There's
So speaking of fish fries, I
Tim and
do
Sarah.
think the Orthodox Church right down the street or
I haven't paid
Greek
attention.
church, yeah.
they have fish fries too. I think.
Do they?
Some kind of Lenten dinner. So
Okay. Well, we have that
we need-
fish restaurant just
we
across
gotta
the parking lot.
look them up
Yeah.
because I heard theirs are good too. 'Cause
Okay.
We'll circle through. We'll put
We'll
them
do
all
it.
in here.
We'll
so
keep working.
save
Even
'em.
if you don't tell us, we will find your information
Absolutely.
because that's what we do here.
We'll find
And the college cares. That's we're trying to collect
Yeah.
that. Oh my gosh, the deadline is March 30th, 202.
I know.
Did you already catch that? That's so funny.
I did
So what
last
year-
month, but
what year was that? The March.
early on.
Very, very long.
we are-
Jesus ascended, and 202 years
so
later,
sorry, we're 1800
Sarah,
years too late.
Sarah sending stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, and I don't even know. You can apparently call Sarah at 814-315-3192. What number is that?
My Google number.
Google number, yeah,
Yes.
okay.
A lot of people use that.
So, great.
Of course, child protection is in this week.
Yes.
So it's a good reminder that the Catholic Church is committed to the protection of children and creating a safe environment. It's just kind of a re-declaration of the pledge to continue to be efficient and to be steadfast and active in this important
right,
endeavor.
which
so.
we always are, which is amazing.
Yeah,
This is
exactly. That's
very
what I'm saying.
important
It's
for us,
it's a good reminder that because sometimes we can like the office will put out stuff, oh, do this or be careful when you do that. So this is a nice kind of overview of just like a recommitment. So it's a good thing. Give it a read.
Great. And then there are a few more Lent courses coming up. I think the one that we really want to emphasize, at least I know from Sarah and my perspective, is the candle making workshop. We're going to be creating Lenten candles. At this point, maybe you get like a 6-pack because I don't know how. There's like one person signed up. So two. Excuse me, two.
And
people
it's
signed up.
not Father and Sarah, two other
Right,
people.
two
No.
other people. But we're making candles. We have a bunch of like old church candles, and we went to Michael's and got these kits, and just kind of a fun, just a fun afternoon, Sunday afternoon. And we've done some things like this before, so we'll be making sure that one's coming up this Sunday. So we're just going to keep reminding everybody, just come, bring your family. We'll be sending out some reminders, but we're just trying to get a number so that we can buy. Because I got like a reward certificate for Michael's, so we got to go
And this is a little thing we'll talk about as it gets a little bit closer. But the how to pray with music thing, I'll be leading that, and it's gonna be in general kind of how to pray with music. But we're also going to talk a lot about music in the liturgy as well. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to check that out. I'll hopefully do a good job. I don't know.
The GCAC bags were just delivered today, and I pulled out the list, and it's a lot of household
cleaning
supplies this time, not food. So that's pretty cool, and they are going to be available in the vestibule at the front, technically the front of church.
Yeah, so you get the bag with the list, and
Yep.
then you fill the bag and bring it back.
And then we'll have a date to have it brought back.
straightforward.
Yep. And also, you'll see a new addition to the altar, not just the change in colors and some of the decorations, but we added a chicken wire fence.
We will
not be raising chickens.
We'll be raising free altar range chickens and selling the eggs to help with our
capital
campaign.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not so much. No. What the idea is based on.
No, one of the kids at Mass today asked if we were going to close it off so Levi could be on the altar. And I said, that works. I'm like, he'd figure out a way to get out.
That's
much.
exactly why we're doing this. Yes,
Right.
we're going to. Yes.
No, but for real, explain it. I'm
it's,
sorry.
It's okay. It goes along. Last year we had a knot wall where you could place your prayers and then take the Marian doer of knots prayer with you. This year is to place your prayer intentions. So we will have paper to roll up and stick into the places, so that way we can pray for all of the intentions on the papers in the wall.
So yeah, the whole idea is right now you can see through it under the railing, but eventually it will be filled with little pieces of rolled up paper, so we can just continually pray for each other. It'll be beautiful. It'll look really cool. So please do it when you come to Mass this weekend.
Or
whenever.
soon Sarah gets paper out there.
Yeah. But we wanted to get through,
Ash
beginning
Wednesday.
of
And we have First Friday adoration coming up too. So if you come to pray, you could do it then too. If we get the paper out by then, who knows? Whenever the paper's out. Yeah.
Yeah, feel free
It's a lot of paper.
to use it.
Yeah, so there are some things, some other stuff that's coming up, not right away, but like community blood bank. The reason, we need people to sign up for that, it's not till April, till Holy Week, but, it's during the day. It's like 9 to noon. So we want to get people to sign up for that. Again, there's a couple coffee house nights. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Penance service.
David Slabowski, he'll be leading those and have some live music in the basement. He has a lot of really cool music that he's written, but it's not just music. It'll also be like kind of reflecting on why I wrote the song. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's all these things. And then I just want to highlight, too, that, I have literally, I think, 12 spots left on my pilgrimage. So I know Father Larry's doing one, and, like, Father Mike DeMartinez is doing one. Like, everybody's, like, doing one. But, and I think everybody else is getting full, too. So if you're kind of, like, waiting to think about it, this is, definitely sign up. And, really easy. Just let me know. I can give you the sign-up sheet. $800 deposit gets you in. The price is locked in at $50.99. We're leaving out of Cleveland, so yeah, it should be really nice.
And you can get like maybe a third of that money or so if you come to the wager night and support the school. You win the grand prize, and you can put it right toward that pilgrimage. So, but yeah, we got that coming up. So that's a when is that? The 22nd of March. So. Looks like a $75 ticket price. So that goes to support things over at the school. I believe some athletic stuff. So check that out.
Yeah, that's coming up. March 22nd.
Yes.
It's a little hard to read on our version, but I think it'll print better.
Yeah. So
And I know some people still, if you're looking to advertise on the bulletin, we definitely have spots.
tons.
So, we're using the printed version because we're waiting for our bulletins to show up, but here we go.
Because it really is Wednesday,
It really is.
It really is.
even though it's
Wednesday.
hard to tell.
All right, Sarah.
By the end of the day, we will have our
Sarah,
ashes.
you're struggling to make a children's bulletin, and why was that?
Because it's Lent, and it's just
And
hard
what?
to find like
Everything is a struggle.
Everything,
So hard.
everything's so
It's
hard in
Lent.
Lent. No, but actually, I found a
40
saint I
days.
had never heard of, Saint Francis of Rome. She was married because her parents, needed her to be that way. After her husband passed, she took on new responsibilities and started an organized group of women that didn't want to take on religious orders, but to serve others. And then we talk about our Lenten plans and pretzel prayer, because pretzels are fun during Lent, and all things reconciliation, which is coming up this weekend also. And then on the back, actually, I'm working with the Boy Scouts of America in the Erie area here to talk about our different Cub Scouts. So take a look at that, and we will be providing different materials about their organization and coming here to St. Jude.
And I do just want to say, if I'm supposed to be marrying you on Saturday, to call and let me know who you are, because it's still on the calendar. It says wedding, and I don't know. I think we penciled someone in, like a date.
Probably, yeah.
And I'm like, I went through all my files, and so I mean, someone might show up to get married, and but I don't know. No one knows, right? No one's called.
No one's called. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Also, Stations of the Cross this Friday will be here at St. Jude at noon, followed by some fellowship in the Founders Room. We are going to have some soup and salad. Yep.
I keep hearing broccoli salad.
Broccoli salad, some
And broccoli
vegetable soup,
Brogdon
and some other
soup.
type. I don't know.
Is he doing it?
Deacon Brogdon is leading the stations. Again, they are at noon this week. So check out the bulletin calendar that we sent out last week for all the different stations, because they will be at all of our campuses, and they'll be either at noon or 7 p.m. based on which week it is.
We know which one it'll be at St. Stephen's. 7 p.m.
No, they're both. They got a new.
Was they noon?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, God bless. I'm praying for you.